Hey GOA economists, I'm here in the jungle of Singapore. The last time I talked to you, I was in the kampong. The kampongs were the way that Singapore used to be organized. It's where Singaporeans used to live. But increasingly, Singapore has become a more developed country. Now, macroeconomics is to a great extent about how a country uses its resources. When Singapore, in the middle of the 20th century, Singapore typically used its land for these kampongs. People lived on those kampongs. They grew what they needed. They were typically self-sufficient. As the decades have gone on, Singapore has used its resources differently and has developed greatly to the extent that it's a modern economy now. To a great extent, or at least one factor in that, was Singapore's geography and the fact that it lies in the middle of a really important international shipping lane. Okay, so I'm walking out to one of those shipping lanes right now. I'm going to give you a kind of look at that. Okay, so right across, what you see behind me is Singapore. Right across from me is Malaysia. So Malaysia and Singapore are very near each other. Singapore, in fact, used to be a part of Malaysia when it was under British control. I'm going to give you a little bit of a look at that right now. Okay, I hope you got a good shot of that. You should have seen some wooded area like you see here, but then also some industrialized, developed areas. So this shipping lane and the many shipping lanes that pass through Malaysia and Singapore and Indonesia too were important in the development of Singapore as richer countries use these shipping lanes to move their goods and services around the world. It helped to enrich Singapore especially. Okay, so trade, international trade especially, but even trade within this region was really important to the development of Singapore. Okay, in my next segment, I'll talk about, I'll shoot a piece from downtown and let you see what Singapore has become as a modern city. But before you shut this video down, I want to tell you what you need to do to get started on this course. First, check out the home page, read through it. There's lots of interesting stuff on there. Also, importantly, set up a Zoom appointment with me. So there's a button where you can click, right? And just click that button and set up a Zoom appointment for me so that we can meet before the course starts. We can talk about everything you need to do and also any questions you have. Okay, that's number one. Number two, at the bottom of the page, you'll see a flip grid. Okay, and this is for you to introduce yourself to your classmates. We want to develop a little bit of a community, get to know each other, feel comfortable with each other, and hopefully learn as much as we can from one another. Okay, all right, that's it. Next time you see me, just go down below this video, the next video. I will introduce you and show you what modern Singapore looks like. See you later.